Last week I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to fly out to Fort Lauderdale for a day to film a presentation at a conference, and this is how it went. First things first, I had to wake up, which did take me a few tries, and I ended up getting up a little bit later than I wanted to, and I just had myself a quick, easy breakfast of oatmeal and coffee. After I finished breakfast and cleaned up, finally got on the road and it was about 4:20. Since this was only a day trip out to Fort Lauderdale, I went ahead and parked in short-term parking, and I made it to the airport and parked around 4:42. So I only had a couple minutes before boarding started for my flight, but if you know Tampa International, it's pretty quick, so I wasn't really worried. I made it to the terminals, got through security, and by the time I was walking out, it was 5 a.m. 15 minutes before they closed the doors. There were more people than I thought there would be at the airport on a Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. Finally landed in Fort Lauderdale around 6:30. Stopped for some breakfast at Einstein Bagels and made my way to the convention center. The conference that I went to was a National Sheriff's Association conference, so on the exhibit floor there was a whole bunch of vendors, gadgets, equipment, resources for sheriffs. I don't know how, but they managed to get a whole bunch of different cars and aircraft onto the exhibit floor. I would have loved to have seen how they did that. This robot dog caught my eye. He was around it, I guess, was around the donuts and coffee table. There's a guy controlling him with a remote controller. But that thing was surprisingly nimble and could move pretty quick. And then I met its cousin, this goofy little one that had googly eyes on it. After the conference and videoing the presentation, it was time to head out. Back at the Fort Lauderdale airport, they had the tunes cranking. By this time I was pretty tired, and I was trying to match the beat of the song with my eye blinks. I got on my flight back to Tampa, landed down back in Tampa around 8 o'clock, so I've been up since 3 a.m. already. It was good to be back, missed Tampa airport, always feels good coming home. Got back to my car around 8:20, so by this time I've already been up for 17 hours. The sunset coming back was really nice. It was like a nice little greeting coming home. Parked my car and started walking back. By this time it's 8:45, and when I got home, I had my girls waiting for me. If you made it here to the end, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.